Hello, everyone. Tash Vanzetti, Discovery Coach and Mentor, and I'm sharing a really crazy idea today. Um, oh my God, have you ever had one of those ideas that is so out there and so crazy, you think it might actually work? You know it will actually work. So I was on a call late last night with my mastermind group. Let me know as you're jumping on. This is big. This is huge. I want you to be part of it. So let me know who's here in the comments as you jump on. This is a very impromptu challenge, Facebook Live story moment. So it's all happening. So let me know as you're jumping on so I can share this with you. So last night I was on a mastermind call with my amazing Ascension ladies, led by Laura Hassan. And it was about 10 o'clock at night. I was feeling tired. I'd had a shower and we were going through our stuff. And then I shared this crazy idea that I had. And it had been buzzing around in my mind for about a week. And I'm all for thinking big. So let me know who's here as you come along. Let me know in the comments. I'm all for thinking big. I rattle on about it all the time. Think big, start small. Think big, start small. Think big, start small. So I was thinking really big, like amazing. And I was so jazzed up by the idea. I was so excited by the possibility of what this thing could be. But I kept getting caught in the mind shit. I kept thinking, oh my God, it's too big. Oh my God, how would I ever make that happen? Like the same shit that we all go through when we have an amazing idea that gets our attention, right? So I was chatting to the girls last night and I shared the idea. I said, this is crazy, but this is the idea that I have. I want to create $100,000 in 100 days. Now, for some people in business, they can do that easily. They can do it in a month. They could do it in a week if they wanted, because they're established, they're big, they've got the list, they've got all the things that we see out there in the world. We see this possibility. But I want to do it for those people that don't have 100 grand on tap like that. Like some people do. But what I want to do is truly step into that concept that we can make anything happen. Just because it doesn't exist does not mean we can't create it. So I shared this idea, 100K in 100 days, and the group went nuts. Everyone was excited. Everyone wanted to be part of it. And this little idea that I had flourished and grew into this amazing opportunity for us to get 100 people to work towards a goal of $100,000 in 100 days. That's $10 million collectively. Now, this is not a program. There is no sales page for this. This is purely an idea where I will be holding space. Morning, Emily, or evening for you. I'm just sharing about this amazing idea and the energy we had around it last night. This is 100 days of a collective mission, a collective space where we get together and we master the mind shit that is holding us back. Hi, Deb. We truly, and we get over the mind shit. We step into the ideas that we have. The bigger, the better. The crazier, the better. Now, when I was thinking about this last night, then by the time I got to bed, it was 1 o'clock because we didn't get off the call till midnight. And Deb, Emily, you were there. There's already people in this group. I was thinking big, like this big up here, scary ass big. But I took the small steps and it's already happening. There are people in the group. There are people wanting to be part of this. It's already growing. It's already getting momentum and we don't even know what this thing is yet. So, hey, Kathy, welcome. Yes, let's do this. I mean, imagine the power behind 100 people all focused on the same goal and what we can achieve. And I want people to see what is truly possible. I see this day after day after day, that we sit here playing really small with our ideas, looking out into the world, thinking, oh my God, look what they're doing. I'll never be able to do that. Everyone can do this. We can all do this together. And imagine the power of us all coming together, showing each other what's possible, cheering each other on to kick some really big ass goals. 100K in 100 days is nuts. It's madness. And that's what makes it so bloody exciting. It's just, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to kick off on December 8th, I think, next Friday. So a week from today. Yep. Woohoo. So exciting. We're going to kick off a week from today. So this next week is about getting the people in, letting people know this opportunity is here, getting people to really get out of their own way and just to master that mindset that's stopping them. Now, I'm all about thinking big and starting small, so there are lots of small steps. And it is totally possible. Like, I know the power of a mastermind. It was the mastermind call I was on last night that has moved me from my week of, oh my God, it's too freaking big. I want to do it. I'm so excited, but it's too big. That collective energy, when that collective energy wraps you up and supports you and lifts you into the air, that is when the magic happens. We can't do this stuff alone. Scary is good. I always say scary is good. Like, if it's not scaring you, it's not pushing you, it's not helping you to grow, and it's not truly exciting for you. And I had a realization this morning, so I need to get out of my own way. We all need to get out of our own way. That is the point. I actually did Facebook Live on this yesterday about mastering the mind shift. And this, I think it's been brewing this week. This week I was inspired to do 100K cash with Tash. That could be the new hashtag. That could be the new hashtag. So I was inspired this week to share my experiences of the mind shift that I've had to master to keep moving forward, to keep testing my ideas, to be okay with experimenting, to be okay with trying new things and just seeing what's out there without this expectation of having to be perfect. And that has been a huge one for me, wanting everything to be perfect, because I'm sure you can relate. In my corporate career, I knew what was expected. I got great results. I earned a shit ton of money, but I could never initially translate that into business. And I was always stuck in my own head, and I was always completely tripping myself up and overthinking things and not taking action because I was too scared and too afraid to start again, to be a beginner, to try new things, to test my ideas. I have been overcoming that. And this week has sort of culminated in all of this. So I released an ebook called Master Your Mind Shit earlier this week. I'll put a link in this video so you can all go and get a copy of that. It's a culmination, it's a collection of all the stories that we use to keep ourselves small. Mind shit, my definition of mind shit, is the stories we believe that keep us playing small. Now, I've realized this morning, I've already created 100 grand in less than 100 days. Like, I totally forgot that I've already done this. So a few years ago, I was running with my girlfriend. I'm sharing this story so you can see what's possible for all of us. I mean, even when we don't know the how. I don't know how we're going to do this. I just know we are. If we invest in it, if we come together as a collective and not try and do this stuff alone, we have so much more strength behind us in numbers. So a few years ago, I was running with my girlfriend on a Friday night. As you do, most people drink wine. We were running around the lake, and we had another girlfriend whose daughter, she had neuroblastoma, a very aggressive childhood cancer, and they'd exhausted all treatment options in Australia. And we wanted to, there was a medical trial in Germany. Now, it was a big trip to send the family to Germany from Australia, to live there for who knows how many months, to fund the trial, the treatment. Like, medical trials are a shit ton of money. So on our run, we got together, we got the idea that we're going to do a little lunch, and we're going to raise $5,000 to pay for airfares to get them to Germany. That was our goal, right? That was on the Friday night. I think it was, well, we did the event in August, so whatever that's June, okay? 2 months later, so I ran with the idea. It was actually perfect timing because I just resigned from my corporate job, and I had the idea around the same week that I was finishing up work. And isn't that amazing that this whole space just opened up for me? I was meant to be starting a new business, but instead I threw myself into this event. So I decided to run a luncheon, which soon turned into a dinner, which 2 months later, I don't know how, it just did because I believed in it and I kept taking the small steps into it. 2 months later was a dinner for 400 people, a charity auction, and we raised over $100,000 in profit in 2 months from an idea on a Friday night run. We can do this. Now, I didn't do that myself. I had the idea, I ran with it, we did it, and everyone came together and everyone contributed and everyone supported, and we raised that money. Now, that $100,000 went on to become a foundation, and we raised over $500,000 to support families living with childhood cancer. So that's just one little side project that I was working on that I made possible. So we can all do this for other people. But where we get stuck is when we try and do it for ourselves, because we limit ourselves. We limit ourselves so much. And that's what I want this group to be about. I want this challenge, 100K in 100 days challenge, to be all about the collective, to be all about showing each other what's possible, to do it for more than just ourselves. This is a community effort, and I really want contribution to be a big part of the message behind this. Hey, Kate, welcome. You'll have to come back and watch the beginning if you've missed the first few minutes. So this isn't just about us pulling in money for ourselves in our business and showing proving our mind shit wrong. This is about us generating something much bigger. Like, imagine the strength in numbers and the impact that we can all have if we work together on this. So yeah, this is the idea that's come up overnight. I got to bed at 1 o'clock this morning. I was awake again at 5 o'clock this morning. I cannot get this buzz out of my system, and I want you to all be part of it. I already have people in the group. Like I said, there's no sales page. I created the checkout page. I created the Facebook group while I was on the call last night. Like, that's how this stuff happens. Because if I'd gone to bed with the idea and then I'd woken up this morning, the mind shit would have been in full flight. You're not ready, you can't do this, it's too big, it's too scary, how are you going to do it? I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just know that we, as a group, are going to make this happen. So I want you to be part of it. I want you to be part of this collective, to be part of this energy, to be part of this group mission, this shared mission that we're on with all our wild and crazy ideas. And I want us to do this together. Now, there's going to be some amazing people in the group that have already said yes. We're going to be sharing our expertise. We're going to be sharing our knowledge. We're going to be supporting each other. Emily Aarons is already in the group. She is an amazing psychic business coach. Her meditations this past week, maybe that's where it's come from. She has some amazing meditations that I listen to regularly about up-leveling, about attracting your soulmate clients, about all the good stuff. And Emily's going to be in the group helping us sort of harness this energy and this collective that we have. It's going to be mind-blowing. It's going to be freaking amazing, and I want you guys to be part of it. So we kick off on the December 8th, next Friday. You've got 1 week before we start. Don't think about the how. Don't limit yourself. If this excites you in any way, shape, or form, if there's one little inch or tingle inside you, then I want you to jump on board. I want you to show yourself what is truly possible. I want you to prove to yourself that you've got what it takes to do something bigger and better. And I want you to stop playing small. We all play small in so many ways, and I want it to stop. We're done with playing small. We are done with it. We're done with the mind shit. We're done with the excuses. And we're going to make this happen. Imagine 100 people working together to make big things happen. 100K in 100 days. Now that's each. So if we each work towards this goal, that's collectively an opportunity to raise and generate $10 million. That could be for charity. That could be for your business. That could be a collaboration. It can be whatever you want it to be. Do not limit yourselves. That is the whole point of this challenge. This is about being absolutely shit scared and terrified like I am right now and doing it anyway. So Kate's saying your excitement is contagious. I can't wait to go back to the beginning of this video. Yes. So I'm going to put a link in here. It is $100 for 100 days to be part of this collective energy and this part of this collective mission. That is $1 per day to make a huge impact, not only in your world, but in the world of those around you. So this is not just about me. This is not just about you. This is about us as a collective coming together, harnessing the energy and the potential that we all hold, getting out of our own way, getting rid of the mind shit that holds us back and keeps us small every single day. Okay, step by step by step. So it's $1 a day. My God, it is a no-brainer. Like, where else can you get this kind of collaboration? You pay tens of thousands of dollars to be part of mastermind groups that create this energy and create this collective. This is what we're creating for us right here today. Sarah, thank you. Love your energy. Oh my God, I couldn't sleep. Like, the mastermind call that I go on is 10 o'clock at night for me. It's UK, US, so everyone's time zones are different. So I got onto the call really tired, actually. I had to have a shower before I got on the call. And just that collective energy around the idea, just saying the idea out loud was even scary. I'm like, guys, this is crazy, but this idea won't leave me. And that's when you know it's a good one. If the idea won't leave you, if it keeps buzzing around and coming back and it starts to tap, and then it just goes, come on, Tash, just get on with it. That's what I felt last night. And when I had the support of that collective group around me in my mastermind, I knew I had to do it. I'm so done with playing small. I am so done with keeping myself stuck and getting into my own way. So Melissa, hi, welcome. Yeah, come back and watch the replay. Please come back and watch the replay. I must have known this was coming. I did a Facebook Live yesterday morning, just impromptu. I just had this thought that I wanted to share the journey of the mind shit, why I created the ebook that I did this week. It's all been coming together. Hey, Vicky, welcome. You'll have to come back and watch the beginning. So I'm just on this crazy ride at the moment. I had this amazing idea last night to create $100,000 in a 100-day challenge, and it's happening. Like, think big. We know, Vicky, you know me, think big, start small. And I was thinking really big. Like, I was thinking crazy big. I even scared myself so much. I'm like, I don't even know if I can say this out loud. So I hadn't said it out loud all week. It's been buzzing around, and I said it out loud last night, and oh my God, it's already happened. So by the end of that call, 2 hours later at midnight, I had a sales page or a checkout page. I had a Facebook group. I have people in the group already, and we are going to make this happen. So over the next week, I'm going to be inviting people in to join us. I'm going to cap it at 100. There's 100 people. That, I think, is a beautiful number, and it rounds it out. $100,000 in 100 days, 100 people. This is an amazing opportunity. It's $1 a day. So there is no sales page. There is no fancy video. There is no, hour-long scroll down. There is no PLF, product launch formula. There is no nothing. This is just an idea that as a collective, we are coming together. We're going to make some amazing things happen. And I want you all to be part of it. I want you to prove to yourself what you're capable of. You are smart, capable women who just fall victim to the mind shit and just get in your own way a little too much. And I can say that because I know that process so intimately. Okay, details, give you the details. Okay, let me find this link and let me find the video. And right, I'm going to put the link in here. This is where you sign up. So there's the link in the comments now. So if you want to be part of it, jump in. Laura, welcome. You have to go back and watch the replay. I'm just sharing the amazing call that we had last night. Laura is the one that heads the Ascension Mastermind group. This is all her doing, okay? Yes, I had the idea, but Laura and everyone else in the group, that was their supportive energy that lifted the idea and lifted me up and gave me the courage to do this. And we can't do this stuff alone. Hey, Sonia. So what's happening during the 100 days? Great question. No idea. Yeah, that's the thing. I have a habit that I'm slowly breaking. It's a 45-year-old habit of overthinking. Can anyone relate to the overthinking habit? And I've slowly been unraveling that over the years. So this 100-day challenge is a collective energy. You are part of a collective space. We will be having masterclasses. We'll be having amazing people jump in and share their stories. We will be seeing what's possible. Like Emily will be holding space for the group as well as showing us how to be in alignment. The meditations she offers are mind-blowing. There are so many resources out there. There are so many people that have such amazing insight and input, and I'm going to be bringing them all together. Like, this is your opportunity to be part of an amazing experience. I don't know the nuts and bolts. I do not have a plan for exactly how the next 100 days are going to pan out, but I'm trusting that the idea is solid enough that when we all come together, we are going to make it happen. Yeah, I don't know how the 100 days is going to roll out. I just know that we're all coming together. We're going to make this happen. You're buying at $100, $1 a day for this experience is just to be part of this support network, just to be part of the experience. And it's just, I'm holding space. So it's like $1 a day mastermind. Like, where else do you get access to that kind of stuff? Vendela, welcome. Yes, Emily, we're celebrating. So Laura's saying, Tash, there's so many people ready to support this. No plan required. It's for us to wave our hands and say, I'm in. Exactly. We all overthink it. We get these ideas, and I've done it again and again and again. And I see it in clients all the time. I have shared how I did this before, Laura. So I did I raised $100,000 in less than 2 months on a whim of an idea. So it's possible. We can do these things. So that was a few minutes ago in the video. For new people jumping on, is it something I need to know what I'm doing to make the 100K? That's the whole point. We are totally bucking against the system of having to know all the steps and having to know all the pieces. We are trusting that this collective energy within the group is going to give us the answers that we need. You will have to take action. You will have to take scary action. What those action steps are, we don't know yet. That's the whole point, is that we get so stuck in overthinking that we have to have the sales page. And I already got caught in this last night. And Laura said, don't you dare make a sales page. Because we all get stuck in this overthinking. We have to have the pretty sales page. We have to have it thought out. We have to have the sequences. We have to have the launch formula. We have to have. they're all just excuses as to why, like, we can go and do whatever we want without all that stuff. All that stuff falls into place when it needs to. We can do anything we want with what we have at our fingertips right now. And this is actually the Facebook Live that I did yesterday morning, was just saying that I have, over the years, invested thousands and thousands, oh my God, I'm scared to admit, thousands of dollars in coaches and courses and programs. Hi, Rachel. Make sure you go back and watch the replay, because this is history in the making. So I've invested thousands of dollars and hours and energy into programs and courses and coaches, and it didn't matter what I bought. It didn't matter what I signed up for. It didn't matter what I immersed myself into. I was the one, me was the one that was holding myself back the whole time. The mind shift that stopped me from doing what I wanted to do, that kept me playing small, was unbelievable. Now, I often joke I have a PhD in fear and resistance, because I am the queen of overthinking and procrastinating. Let me rephrase that. I was the queen of overthinking and procrastinating. I'm so over that now. I'm about taking action. I'm about thinking big and just getting on with it and starting small. I've been running programs this year called Momentum, and that's all that are, is just getting people out of their own way to take the scary steps needed, to take the steps that are going to make something happen, not just keep you busy and exhausted. Yes, forbidden, aren't they, Laura? So Melissa's saying, I'm perfect for this. I have no ideas. I have nothing to sell. Multi-level marketing, but it isn't what I want to do for the future. Exactly. So I'm so your replacement. Oh, you just shared in BBB. Awesome. So yes, that's the thing. As of 9:45 last night, as of 10:30 last night, I didn't know this existed. It was an idea buzzing around in my head. I was sitting there going, what am I going to do for December? What am I going to do here? I've got Momentum Group. Like, what am I doing? And this just went whooshka, and it's happening. That's how quickly these things can happen when we allow ourselves to do it. Am I scared? Bloody oath. Am I terrified? Yes. Am I shaking? Absolutely. But that means this is an exciting thing to do. I've figured out that whenever I go for things that truly excite me, when I say a big fat yes before I have the answers, they're some of the most amazing experiences of my life. So I raised $100,000 in 2 months for a charity very dear to my heart. Well, it was just an idea. I wanted to get my friend and her family on a flight to Germany for medical treatment for her daughter. My initial goal was $5,000. I was going to run a little lunch. Within 2 months, I had created an event. I'd sold 400 tickets. I could have sold 500 tickets, but my venue, I'd capped the capacity. And I raised over $100,000 profit in less than 2 months for a cause that I believed in. Now, I didn't do that all myself. It was a collective, I just brought people in. This is what we're doing. Everyone jumped on board. Everyone jumped in. And this is what we created. Magic can happen. A few years ago, I found out at Christmas I had the opportunity to climb Mount Kinabalu in Borneo. Like, I love climbing hills around here. I'm a country girl. I love being outside. I'd never climbed a big mountain like that. I'd hiked the Arctic Circle when I was 18 in Sweden, but I'd never climbed a mountain like Mount Kinabalu. But in 6 weeks, I made it happen. I just figured it out. I made arrangements for my kids. They were quite young. They were just going back to primary school. I trained morning and night in the dark, did what I had to do. I made arrangements. I made it happen. And then 6 weeks later, I'm on the summit of Mount Kinabalu in Borneo, looking out at the world going, oh my God, I can do anything I want. I can do anything I allow myself to do. And that is the difference. That is the difference in that we limit ourselves. We get an idea and we say, yeah, but I'm not ready for that. I don't know how I'm going to do it. And it's a bit scary. I think I'll wait till next week or tomorrow or next year. No, do it now. This is happening. So we've got a week. This week is about getting the right people, getting the energy in the group, figuring this out. December 8th, next Friday, this starts. So everyone can come in the group now. I've already got people in the Facebook group. People have already signed up. I want you in there. I want you to be part of this. I want you to blow your own damn mind as to what is actually possible, because we can all create whatever we want. We can all create amazing things and opportunities if we just let ourselves do that. So Laura, you're all about business beyond belief, and tell you what, is this a fine example of business beyond belief? Imagine what we can create in the next 100 days if we just got out of our own way and did what we wanted to do. If we allowed the ideas to come into us and we actually said yes to the ones that excited us. Like, how freaking amazing would that be? Because I'm guessing at the moment that you're probably saying yes to the ones that you know are safe, the ones that you know you can pull off pretty easily. Might be a little bit scary, but they're safe and they're known. Oh, that's kind of stuff I've already done. Like, I'm just going to go do that because that's easy and I know what to expect there. But how amazing would it be if we took on the ideas that we had, that we didn't know the how, and we just went for it anyway? And we had 100 people behind us lifting us up the whole way and cheering us on. Because if you're sitting down here by yourself in the corner, all scared and meek and mild and too scared and overthinking and listening to all the mind shit that's going on, you're not going to go anywhere. You're just going to stay tucked away in that little corner, nice and safe and sound. But imagine if you have the support of 100 people lifting you up and cheering you on and supporting you and giving you the resources that you need. That's the thing. When you have a collective space, when you bring people together on a common mission with a common goal, the collaboration, the support, the opportunity that opens up around you is amazing. You suddenly have access to information you didn't know existed. You suddenly have access to opportunities you didn't know existed. And that is the whole point, that we have to keep stepping forward into our ideas before we can see the full picture. Because if you sit there waiting for everything to make sense and waiting for everything to line up, I'm speaking from experience, I'm not just preaching, I've lived this so intimately, it's ridiculous. That we sit there waiting for perfection. We sit there waiting for the answers. Now, as a discovery coach, this world that I live in now did not exist in my life 7 years ago when I was sitting in my corporate job, completely burnt out, a shit ton of money in the bank, but completely burnt out, trying to think my way out of it. I finally got over myself enough to make a move and then figured out that next move wasn't quite right, but I kept moving forward. I kept staying curious and open to the possibility. What I've created now in my business as a discovery coach, as a mentor, I work with clients all over the globe. This world did not exist inside my office in the bank. If I had stayed there trying to dream up this world that I've created now, I'd still be sitting in the bank job. I'd still be sitting there in corporate going, I'm so miserable, but they pay me really well, so I'm just going to stay because that's easy and that's safe. I don't want that for you guys. I want to show you what's possible by stepping outside of your comfort zone, by stepping into the unknown, by following your curiosity, by mastering the mind shit that's keeping you small and tucked away in the corner, waiting till tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So I really want to ask you, like, we're coming up to Christmas. It's an amazing time of celebration. We all try and switch off. We get all the family together. Are you where you thought you were going to be? Like, don't settle for where you are if it's not where you want to be. Because I would remember every Christmas I would get together with my family and my sister, who runs an amazing business. She'd say, how's it going, Tash? What are you up to? And I would freeze up and I would go into hiding. I'm like, I'm good. I didn't want to talk about it because I felt like such a failure because I continued to play small. And every year it was going to be different. This year it's going to be different. This year I'm going to make it happen. And the next Christmas, there I was feeling like a failure again because I hadn't done the things I said I was going to do, because I hadn't done the things I wanted to do, because I had stayed small and hidden and listened to the mind shit and not done what I was capable of doing. And that's what this group is about. Okay, so I want you to be part of it. I want you in the group. I want you to know that we don't have to have it all figured out. And that is the whole beauty of it, this challenge. I don't want it to be a 10-step process. I don't want it to be a video series. I don't want it to be all of the things that we think we need to do. I don't want it to be... I don't want you to hold yourself back. I don't want you to limit yourself. I want you to say, this is a hell yes from me. I don't know how we're going to do it. I just know we want to do it and I want to be part of it. And if you want to be part of it, then get your bum in there. So we've got 100 places for $100. That is $1 a day, people. That is nuts. You can't even buy an ice cream for that. I don't drink coffee. Can't even buy a cup of tea for that. Definitely can't buy a bottle of wine for that. So yeah, so I want you in. I want you to share this video. I want you to tag your friends, your business buddies, people that know they need, if you know they need support, or if you can see them playing small and you know they have brilliance inside them, because honestly, we all have brilliance inside ourselves. We just keep it tucked away where it's safe and secure, because putting it out there is scary and putting it out there is a little bit terrifying. And we're bigger and better than that. Like, this is going to be a collective group. This is going to be amazing. So yes, we may all have a PhD in freedom resistance, but we're moving on. That was the last degree we went through. This next degree we're going through, we're going to master our mind shit. Maybe I'll put a PhD on the end of that. It's like an Overthinkers Anonymous program. So yes, we're all overthinking our things. We're all trying to, I can hear you already. I can hear it. The cogs turning, going, I really want to do this, but I don't know how. And let me figure out what I could do, and then I'll be part of it. Nah, not going to happen, ladies. Like, if you want in, then come in. Don't limit yourself by trying to figure out the how, because that's where you're going to get stuck. So if you want to be part of this group, if you want to, graduate from Overthinkers Anonymous, then come and join us. It's $1 a day. I'm going to post the link here again. I'm going to put a link in the top of this video as well. I want you to, oh my God, I'm missing all these messages. Okay. Belinda's here. So Emily's saying I might explode with excitement for this. Sarah's saying amazing. Emily is exploding. Oh, it's just so cool. It is so cool. I didn't even realize all these messages come in. I was just too busy ranting and talking. Yes, so only 100 people are going to get in. I'm just reading all these comments because I didn't even realize they were coming in. I thought, oh, no one's commenting, but I had to scroll. It's $10 million, people. Imagine if we all get together and we lift ourselves up and we don't have to know how, we generate $100,000 in 100 days, 100 people, that's $10 million. Imagine the impact that will have. It could be for your business. It could be for your charity. It could be for whatever the hell you want it to be for. Oh, yeah, see, I haven't even shared any of this stuff. I will share it to my personal as well. Holy smoke. Yeah. Oh, I'm reading all this stuff. So Laura, you are amazing. Laura Hassan is amazing, people. If you have not met Laura Hassan, go say hi to Laura. Go say hi to everyone in her sphere. She has this amazing ability to bring the most amazing people together. So when I met Laura last year, online, of course, we're meeting in real life next year, in the flesh in the UK. When I met Laura, there was something about her energy, her vibe. Everyone I've met through Laura is just an amazing piece of human being, in the sense that it's like, I was saying this to someone the other day, everyone that I've met through this Ascension Mastermind, it's like the missing piece of the puzzle. Everyone I've met is like the missing piece in the puzzle that I needed for my little collective of things that I wanted to bring out into the world. So Melissa, you're saying you're dying in corporate America and you need out. I want to be able to ask for a layoff next year. That's a goal. Yeah, like absolutely. So 100, oh my God, there's so many comments I missed. Crazy. Okay, we've got nothing to lose. I'm pasting the link again. Yes, it's amazing. Kenna's here. Emily's here. Oh my God, imagine what we could do. Like, I barely slept last night. I went to bed, I think, at 1 o'clock, maybe in the morning. I think I got to sleep about 2 o'clock. I think I was awake again at 5 o'clock. Like, this energy is amazing. Yes, our Ascension family is awesome. This is what we can create when we have community and support around us. So who's in? I want you guys to be part of it. I'm posting the link again. I want you to tag your friends in this replay. If you have business buddies, if you have friends, if you have family members, if you have people that can play a bigger game, that are ready to play a bigger game, they don't have to know how, I want them in this group. I want you to see what's truly possible. So don't think about the how. If you're sitting there going, oh, I'm really not sure how I'm going to do this, then get over yourself and just join us. Just come and join the party. It's going to be amazing. So this next week, we're going to get to know each other. We're going to jump in the group. It's going to start to unfold and make sense. And I'm on the hunt, and I know already I have a handful of people I'm going to be inviting in to be part of this, in the sense of bringing their expertise and their wisdom in to really inspire you. I actually have a reminder on my phone that comes up every single morning. I set it about a year or two ago, 9 o'clock every morning. I'm here to inspire people to go after their dreams. I never knew what that meant until today. Like, I always do that in the work that I do. I always help people figure out their direction, get out of their own way, do the things they want to do as a discovery coach. That is the business that I created. But that reminder that comes up on my phone at 9 o'clock every morning, I'm here to inspire people to go after their dreams. Today, it makes total sense. Today, it makes total sense. So Laura's in, yes, chills. I know. Oh my God, I've got sweaty pits and everything. I'm so excited by this. I'm going to have to go and have another shower. Later. So who's in? Who's going to join me? I can't wait to get this party started. It's $1 a day. It is a total no-brainer for you to be part of the most amazing collective that we're going to put together here. Don't worry about the how. We're going to figure the how out. We don't need the how. That's why we get stuck. We want the how straight away. We just have to trust this is something amazing that we want to be part of. The way, I mean, you found this video, that's the first sign. So share this video out, let people know this is happening. This is blowing my own mind. How the hell am I going to make this happen? I don't care. I just know I'm going to make it happen. So when we focus our energy and our thoughts on the things that we want, they will come to life. It is so true. It's been proven again and again and again and again. So no limitations, no more resistance. So Keena's saying, I'm in. I wasn't invited to the party. You're always invited to the party. Yes. So it's huge. It's huge. It's happening. I'm so glad that I took action on it last night before I went to bed and allowed the mind shit to settle overnight, because that's the thing. When you get the idea and you run with it, and when it scares you to say the idea out loud because it's too big and too huge and too scary, that's the one you got to run with. So I can't wait to see the ideas that we are going to unfold and bring into the world over the next 100 days. Imagine all of the nuggets and all the gold that's sitting inside people's minds and hearts right now, busting to come out and play, waiting for the right moment. Now is your moment, people. Okay, now is your moment. Share this video, invite your friends in, tag them in the comments, go and join us. We have got 100 days to make some magic happen. It's going to be bloody amazing. We're going to figure it out together. We're going to lift and support each other up. Imagine how good that feels when you've got 100 people cheering you on and all working towards a common goal. That is where the magic is going to happen. So I hope everyone's in. I meant, how isn't invited to the party? I'm still not catching that, Laura. Maybe I'm reading the wrong thing. No, that's it. Okay, now I get it. The how is not invited to the party. No, we don't need to know the how. If you're stuck in the how, park it, move it aside. No, you will figure that out and come and join us. If you're excited now, if any part of you is excited about this or curious about this, that's the thing, curiosity. If you're curious about something, that is a sign to move, not a sign to retreat. Okay, curiosity often puts us into retreat mode because it's scary and we don't know the how. So Laura, I think I'm going to put that in there. The how is not invited to the party. Okay, so this is huge. It's happening. I want you all to be part of it. Oh my God, these comments keep coming in. My heart is bursting. Yeah, 100 cheerleaders. Leave the how at the door. Okay, we're going to have a big, like those umbrella baskets when your umbrella's wet and you put it in the basket. We're going to leave the how in the basket at the door. We're not even going to make an image. We're going to park our how at the door and we're going to step into this party and we're going to make it happen, because so much happens when we leave the how at the door. So much happens when we stop overthinking everything and when we get out of our own bloody way. So this is your chance to make that happen. So now I know I am here to inspire you to go after your dreams. I'm holding this space for you. I'm bringing amazing people in. I already have amazing people in this group and I want you to be part of it. This is going to happen. We're kicking off in 1 week's time, but I want you in today because this is getting capped at 100 people. It's 100, 100, 100. Okay, we're on a collective goal of $10 million of whatever that is for you. If it's business revenue, if it's for your charity, if it's for a cause you believe in. Like, I think contribution is such an important part of everyone's success, global success. It's not just about us as individuals. It's about our collective community. So on that note, it is like an early Christmas present. Yes, this is an early Christmas present to yourself. This is the gift that you're giving to yourself. You don't want to go through another 12 months of sitting there trying to do it by yourself, trying to get stuck in the how and the self-doubt and the uncertainty and the, oh, I just don't know, I'm not ready, I'm too scared, yada, 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 yada. We've all been there. To be honest, I'm so sick of that conversation with myself that we're just going to move forward and we're just going to make it happen. And we will figure out the how. The how happens. When I said yes to my Borneo trip, I had no idea how I was going to make that happen. I just knew I wanted to be on that summit for Sunrise on Valentine's Day. So, little story before I go. I left my young kids and my husband at home. I made plans for the kids. I think my nana and my aunt offered to come and stay to look after the kids while he was at work. They were back at primary school. I remember dropping them back to school like that first week of school after our 6-week summer holiday. And everyone's going, oh, Tash, what are you up to? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going off to Borneo next week to climb Mount Kinabalu. And they're like, what? See, I always get these harebrained schemes and I go do them and people think I'm nuts. But they work, right? So I'm climbing up the mountain. It's amazing. I've got altitude sickness that I beat. I want to pass out and vomit. I beat that. I get to the summit for Sunrise. It is the most magical experience. We've had no mobile service for 2 days. I still had my phone on me, hopeful. I had no mobile service for 2 days and I hear a beep. while I'm on the summit of Mount Kinabalu. I hear a beep, it's Valentine's Day, and a message from my husband came in saying, I love you, babe, on Valentine's Day. I couldn't get a message back to him, but that message found me, and that message showed me that I was in the right place at the right time. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what that story had to do with it. I wanted to share it. Everything and anything is possible when we believe it is. It is our habits and our beliefs that will choose our success path. It is not the other way around. It's not the knowledge we have. It's not the tools we have. It's not the resources we have at our fingertips, because I've had all that at my fingertips for years and I didn't do anything with it because I didn't have the right habits and I didn't have the right beliefs. So if you want to be part of this community and this collective, then I invite you in. Know How Aloud. Jackie, you'll have to go back and watch the replay. Oh my God, it's amazing. Anyway, tag your friends, share it out. Let's get this thing happening. I'm going to be sharing this thing like crazy. I can't stop talking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. I couldn't get my kids to school quick enough so I could get back and do this video. Like, it's going to be awesome. So I can't wait to see you in the group. I'm going to post the link one more time in here. I'm going to put it in the top as well. Join us. Come along to the party. Let's do this together. And oh, I can't wait to share this journey with you all. So have an amazing day. Thank you to everyone who jumped on this live. Thank you to everyone who, I think it's nighttime for half of you. So I hope you sleep well. I hope you dream really big. Think really big and you'll figure out the how. It's about thinking really big and starting really small. All right. I'm going to go because I need water and I'm so pumped by this. And this is where it all started. I know this is the moment. December 1st, 2017. This is when we started to make magic happen. Really, when we kicked our own beliefs like out there into the world and we just made amazing things happen. All right, ladies, I can't wait to see you in there. I will talk to you soon.